to just like a little Q&A. This is Amber. She's gonna introduce
Hi.
herself.
So I'm Amber. Most of you guys know me from her channel before already. And if you don't and you're new, well, I have a vlog channel that you could go also subscribe to.
It'll be in the description box below, along with our social media.
Yes. I only post one vlog a month, but like, it's a short little vlog of me being weird with my friends, including her.
Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the video and just watch it. I just read some of these questions, and I'm just thinking in my head, if she asks me any of these that I have seen, I'm about to expose myself on my YouTube, but it's gonna be fine, because it'd be like that, y'all. It'd be like that. What's the biggest lie you've ever told without getting caught? Exposing time.
That's really hard because I tell on myself all the time.
I feel that.
After forever of thinking.
We're back.
It kind of is a lie. So, this guy was dating this girl.
It's juicy if not.
Yeah. And then this guy, so this guy was dating this girl, and then I don't even know. You were there when it happened.
Yes, I was the only one who knew.
Yeah.
Because you told me, and I was like,
okay, so
oh,
it was like,
shit. Okay.
Oh shoot, I got red juice on you. Your
Oh,
bed.
It's all good.
I can't talk. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna set this over here.
She's like, bitch, let me set this down.
This guy was dating this girl. I'm not gonna say names, so we're gonna use John
And Doe.
Yes. So the boy is John and the girl is Doe. This guy, so the boy John was dating Doe. And then I don't even know how it happened, but I started getting feelings for John. Don't know how that happened.
Don't know why either.
Yeah,
like,
really.
This dude.
Okay, I remember we were
Bitch.
talking about like his girlfriend and how like she was annoying and stuff. She was.
That's how it always starts off, bitch.
Yeah.
I swear. The guys will start venting about their girlfriend, and next thing you
Yeah.
know, you're the girlfriend.
And then I'm the girlfriend. So yeah, that's basically what happened. I started
That's
dating
happened
him.
so many times.
But then but John was still dating Doe. And I still knew about that. Anyways, I knew. And I'm like, okay, this is bad. I just like, I knew at the bottom of my stomach, like, this is really bad. I really should not be doing this. So he broke up with me because of that. And then we got back together. And then I broke it off with him after like a week. Because I'm like, okay, we really, no, we're done.
Can't hold your secret.
And then I told his girlfriend. So I told on myself.
But listen,
Oh.
because we told her together low key.
Yeah.
She didn't even believe us.
Yeah.
And we had proof. And I was like, bitch, I was there. She didn't
And
care.
she still didn't believe us.
She like stayed with them for a couple months and
No, it was like a couple years. They were still dating like senior year. Their senior year, not our senior year.
that bitch was,
That was like
dumb.
3 years after I told her.
It was so crazy. I think I
Yeah.
still have the messages with her. Like, she really didn't believe it.
Yeah, I probably still have them too.
If I still have
to,
them,
like,
I'm gonna
search
put them up here, and I'm gonna just cross her name out, and I just want you to like see that shit.
Yeah,
like this, she didn't believe us. But girl, we was telling the truth, baby. We was not trying to ruin your
But yeah,
shit.
it's not really a lie, but like that's a.
But it's juicy.
kind of a
like
lie.
that's
I
like
was
the
lying
worst.
to
That's like the
her.
worst thing she has done in her life
Yeah.
was just keep that secret. Like that is the worst thing that
It
I've
only
seen
went
her.
on for like a month at most.
Right, it wasn't that long.
Still one of the worst things I've ever done though.
Sorry, girl, but we told you in the end. She said, "Ooh, I actually want to know this. I'm scared."
What is the most embarrassing thing your parents have caught you doing?
The most embarrassing thing my parents have caught me doing. Honestly, though, I gotta think. I think I have one, and it's not really a secret because, like, obviously my dad caught me. When I turned 18, I bought, like, 2 packs of cigarettes. And my friend and I, which I'll tell you who after, I don't want to say names on here because I don't know if she wants to, but my friend and I she stayed the night, and we went into my closet, and we smoked, like, a whole bunch of cigarettes throughout the entire night. And I knew you could smell them because they're cigarettes, and I've been, like, everyone's been around them, you know. But for some reason, I thought, like, it was in my closet. I kept the door shut, and I sprayed that nobody would know. And literally, my dad woke up in the morning, opened the door to wake us up, and that is the first fucking thing he noticed. And he started yelling at us, and then he started yelling at my friend. It was like, that's just disrespectful to do in somebody else's house. And I felt bad because like it was my idea. And she was getting bitched at for it. And my dad was like acting like he hated her now because of it. When in reality, like it was my idea. Like she did do it, but like I did it with her. And I told her like it was okay. So like what else is she gonna do? Like, my parents are non-smokers, so they can smell it easily. Pretty much that's like the most embarrassing thing. The reason why I say that is because that is, I never really got caught a lot. First of all, I told my mom everything. There's actually one thing that she still doesn't, I don't know if I ever told her. I don't think I did. So I'm just waiting till we get to that question, because my mom actually watches my YouTube channel, and she's gonna be like, what? And listen to this. I'll tell you names, but somebody, my ex, actually told on me for this and told my dad I did this. And I lied my ass off and said, like, I don't know what he's even talking about. He's just trying to start shit because we broke up. But it is actually true. And I'm just gonna wait for that question to come up because y'all are about to be like, bitch. But most of the time I didn't get caught because, what can I say? I'm good. No. That's not something to brag about, but don't smoke, kids. These are good questions. What do you like most and least about your personality?
I'm trying to find the word for it. It's
Right.
literally the same thing. I like it, but I hate it at the same time.
I feel that. The thing I like about me is the same thing that I don't like.
Yeah.
Because it has its like pros and cons.
Yeah. It's like,
I feel that, well, it's like everything about me, but
I want to say it's like my little kid side, but at the same time, that's not like the right word for it. Because it's not really like a little kid.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I guess you would call it little kid, but like not literal little kid.
Yeah.
Like, it's
just like my little child side of myself. I mean, I like it because like, I don't know why, because that's just me.
It's just you, yeah.
But I don't like it because then people don't think I'm mature enough to handle situations when I actually am. It's like, I know when to switch or like flip the switch.
Right.
I know like what time it is. I know like when it's the right time to be mature and when it's time to just like, you can be fun and be yourself.
That makes sense.
So that's why I don't like it. I like it because it's me, but I don't like it because then people are just like, oh, you're not mature enough to handle this. Like,
Right.
bitch, I'm the same age as you.
Period. Poo.
Rock is still there. I'm sorry.
The Rock.
The
Bitch,
Rock
the
is
Rock is
still there.
The Rock, is that you?
I thought it was.
Can I have your autograph? The Rock. My hair looks like Barney.
It does.
It's kind of cute. Okay. But anyway.
What is the craziest thing you've done to attract a crush?
Oh. God. there's a bad thing. It's always the same person that pops up in my head when I think of all the stupid, crazy shit I've done. This is not the one I was thinking of, but story time of my boyfriend and I, my current boyfriend. Maddie, actually, which is my ex-best friend, which I'm gonna say her name because she's not gonna care. Maddie, well, he knew this part, but not the actual thing I'm gonna talk about, but Maddie actually liked him, too, at the same time I did, but I'm not really, like, upfront when I like someone, like, because he didn't really know me, and, like, I just looked like trash every single day. Like, I think I met him, like, two times before, like, actually talking to him, and, you know, we didn't really, like, well, I paid a lot of attention to him, but he didn't know, because I was like, you cute, I like you. So I don't know, I just have this feeling, like, I get scared that, like, nobody likes me, because that's what happens when you grow up being bullied, okay? I was in a bad situation with one of my, well, not in the situation, but I was having, like, PTSD with, like, my ex and, like, half of my other exes, so, like, everything was just in my head, and I was like, this guy does not like me. Well, Maddie actually liked him when we were best friends at the time and was being very obvious about it, and she was telling me about it, and she knew I did too, but I was like, you know, like, you do your thing because I know it's hard for you to find a boyfriend, because if you don't know, she's transgender or whatever she was at the time. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, you know the tea, you know the tea. If he knew she was transgender, and that's where, like, people have their own preferences. Like, you know, yes, she is transgender, but she still has, like, guy parts and everything, and this is so controversial, but that is something you should tell someone. Like, that's what I believe. You should tell someone you are, because, you know, it gets down to it, and you whip a dick out, and you're like, what? What? Excuse me, who are you? You're not the same person. That's just something you should tell someone, because it's just respect. That's just my view on it. Obviously, I love transgenders because I'm, like, really big in that community and always helping, and I've dated 2 transgenders, so, like, trust me when I say I do support. That's just my view. Like, that's one of the first things that I knew about them, so, like, that's just how it should go. You should know. And with guys, it's a lot different, because a lot of guys, like, aren't gay or don't like, you know, penis. So it's just something you should tell them. Like, I don't know how to say this without, like, being, like, controversial and, like, mean sounding, but we were sitting down and all in the kitchen, and there was this guy, shout out to Corey, by the way, he was in the room, and he knew, and he came up to me, and he was like, you like this guy, don't you? And I was like, bitch, is it noticeable? Because I'm trying to make it not. He was like, no, but I just, like, I feel your energy. And I was like, okay, bet. And he's so cool. So we were all sitting there, and he was trying to help me, like, flirt with him, and I was like, oh my god, this is embarrassing. He asked, like, how old we all were to start up conversations, so I said my age, my boyfriend who I was trying to get with said his age, and then Maddie was like, well, guess my age. So the other thing is, she was underage, so that was another thing that I was like, you need to tell him that if you like him, and if he's interested in you, you have to tell him that, because that's, he was overage. She looks at Logan and was like, Logan's my boyfriend's name, by the way, looks at him and is like, guess my age. And my bitch ass just goes, she's 15. just so she couldn't lie. Like, just so she couldn't lie, just to, like, be with him. I just made it known, bitch. And then another conversation got started about, like, boyfriends and girlfriends, and I looked at Maddie and I was like, yeah, it must be hard getting a boyfriend, you know, because you're transgender, like, trying to make sure that Logan knew the details. So that was some shady shit I did. Dang. And she knows all of this, by the way. I ended up telling her. But and then the second thing was when I actually started texting him, and he said, like, I just want a girl that's gonna be, like, loyal to me and stuff like that. Maddie looked over my shoulder and read it, and she grabs my phone, goes into the bathroom, takes a photo of herself, and captions it me, and told me to send it to him. And I told her I did, but I didn't. I ended up deleting the photo and like, shooting my own shot, and I never told her. And then when she asked, like, what did he say about that? I just said he changed the subject, and he never said anything about it. But I never said the photo. Dude. I shot my own shot. I was like, bitch, not mine, bitch. Back the fuck out of here. That's the craziest thing I did to attract a crush, which now he's my boyfriend. So it worked, bitch. Shady, not gonna lie, because it was my best friend at the time. But I ended up telling her, like, the next day. I was like, by the way, no. No. It's respectful, and I did ask her if she would be mad at me if I went on the movie date with him, and she told me no, so bitch, I went. And I don't regret it, because look where I'm at now. Like, one wish right this second, what would it be? And why? Just because I want to know why. You just said something so deep. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say names because I don't do that.
That never's me. No.
Yeah. When I was younger, this is before I met Heyyy. This was back in 3rd grade.
Juicy.
I don't really talk about this much because it's, like, messed me up a lot. Like, this has made me have trust issues with so many people. And so there was this group of people that would bully me, like, intense since kindergarten. One day, I was standing in line with my friend at the time. We still kind of talk, but we're not really friends. I'm like, oh yeah, I have a crush on blah, blah, blah. Again, this is 3rd grade, so, like, it's a little
I think you told me
crush. Probably. I tell, like, my close friends this, but I don't really, like, tell a lot of people. They dared this guy to date me. The guy I had,
Bitch.
I tell her, and then she's like, I'm like, oh, don't tell anyone, don't tell anyone. Turns around and tells the person, I'm not gonna say their name, but every time I say this, I say their name because, like, oof. Anyway, she tells the loud mouth at school.
Because this off, you're telling me names. Wait, do I know this person?
Probably.
Oh shit! Bitch.
Anyway, she tells, like, the big school loudmouth. She tells that person, and of course it gets around. And then my group of bullies then dares this guy to date me. And then he did. And it went on for, like, a month.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
A month.
Yeah.
Oh hell. I'm gonna find you.
I don't remember his name.
I'll find all of you.
The person I was friends with at the time remembers his name, but I don't. But, then he makes
you don't even remember his name.
I don't. Because he messed up me so bad.
You just blocked it out. You're
Yes.
like, I feel that so much. There's so much shit that when I'm talking about it, it'll like pop up in my head. I'm like, dude, I forgot I went through that. And it's like traumatic, so you wouldn't think I'd forget.
He makes up this lie saying that he's moving away to another state. He actually did move away, but he didn't move away to another state. But anyways, when he left, like a week after that, my bully's like, oh yeah, we just dared him to date you. Like,
did you ask him? Like if he was dared?
No, because we were in 3rd grade.
Oh, right.
I had no way of contacting him.
True.
So
I was just say because I wonder if they were telling the truth or he genuinely dated you.
That's why I want to
So
like.
that's
really,
what you want to know.
I want to know like, okay, if it is true,
why would you? Do
is
that
it
for a
true?
month?
I want to know that. Is it like 100% true? And if it is, why? Like, why would you do that to me? And why did you point me out? Like, what did I ever do to you?
See, I felt that because when this was off and she was trying to think about what she was going to say, she said she just has, like, a lot of people she wants to ask why to. And I feel that, because no one brings that up, but I am such, like, an I need closure person that a lot of people that I still think about that I probably shouldn't be thinking about in my life, and I don't think about them in, like, a weird way, but I'll just think about, like, I just want to talk to that person one more time and figure everything out why, because if I did that, I would have my closure and I'd be able to move on. But most of the time, it's like traumatic stuff to where you can't talk to that person at all, or you generally don't want to, but you do at the same time to figure out answers.
You don't want to put yourself back into that situation.
Right.
What's the first thing you do if you woke up and you were the opposite sex?
Yo, this is about to get PG-13 over here. This is something I've always been intrigued by. And that's penis. I have many questions, okay? And, like, a guy can answer them, but I want to, like, know, like, feel for myself. My funny one is I just wave my shit around, like, yeah, yo gabba gabba ho. I'd go pee, because I don't know what it feels like to pee out of a horn.
Pee standing up?
Like a fucking horn, like as a fucking snake. Like, you have to dribble out of that. I don't know what it feels like. To put your, I'm gonna bleep this out, but to put your side of a vagina hole. I wanna know what it feels like. Masturbate, right? I feel like their, like, situation is so much easier than girls. But I'd be so quick to want to start a family if I was a guy, because it's so easy. Like, you do the work and then the girl does all the harder work. And, like, yeah, we're strong women for that, but I just feel like it'd be easier. What's the weirdest thing you've done when you were alone?
Okay, for me, it's not bad. I would just make TikToks. Or no, they would be Musical.lys. So they were, like, very cringy and very bad. And over half of them are private. My haircut back in 9th grade. Who let me do that? Who let me do that to my hair? Like, I thought I had good friends, but I don't know. Why would you let me do that to my hair? Like this. And like she did. Yeah. So over my face like this. And I'm like, who let me do that? Here's this haircut I was talking about in like 11th grade. Like, who let me do that? Who? And then the one I was talking about in 9th grade.
Hold on. I just peeped a photo. Who let me drew that big ass teardrop on my face?
What would you guess is your parents' favorite sexual position and why?
I don't really know, because, like, my mom just not be about it. Ew, I don't want to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my mom writing on top of my dad, because my dad is more sexual than my mom, so I feel like he, like, want her to, like, take over. What is the meanest thing you've ever said to someone?
Oof.
Girl, I don't even want to say it anymore.
Back to the John Doe situation.
God damn.
What I said to her. Because, like, it wasn't, like, mean necessarily, but, like, I dated your boyfriend.
Bitch, at the same time you was dating him, huh?
Yeah. The action was more mean than the words,
yeah.
but, like, I dated your boyfriend.
I've dated your boyfriend while you... Funny story. That is the end of this video. We just wrapped it up. I'll be creating more content, obviously, and she'll be in more videos, I'm sure. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and
subscribe.
Sorry for ghosting you guys on YouTube for months.